Welcome to my second video of what will be a 31 set of myself looking back at all the years I've been on this planet. It will be my 30th birthday in November, and I thought it'd be fun to look back at each and every year. Obviously, for the first few years, I won't have much to talk about regarding my personal life because, well, it's really hard to remember all these years back. But I'm going to comment on films I enjoyed growing up with and important events like wrestling. So, the year is 1988. The year Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers was released. I'm looking for it up here on my shelf, but I've just remembered it doesn't belong there anymore. I moved it recently. So, yeah, now I look stupid. But Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers was released. I've always had a soft spot for this film. Halloween's my favourite franchise out of the horrors. One particular reason for that is Donald Pleasence. Donald Pleasence is fucking awesome, and his 5 appearances in the Halloween franchise. He's my favourite actor of all time. I just loved how professional he was in silly films like these. A lot of them are silly films. The first one's a masterpiece, but a lot of them, the ones after, are silly. But they're good fun. So yeah, I'd say Halloween 4 for me is my second favorite Halloween film after the original. Also that year in the wrestling world, the World Wrestling World, the Royal Rumble and SummerSlam debuted that year. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the first winner of the 20-man. It was 20-man Royal Rumble to begin with. Ho! Oh, me. And SummerSlam, which saw the Mega Powers take on the Mega Bucks. It also featured the second annual Survivor Series, which was my first event. Now, I do have that. I'm going to leave that for the 1991 video, because that was when I watched it for the first time and got hooked into wrestling. And the match, specifically, the first match I ever seen was the gigantic elimination tag match. And it was just like a who's in the tag team division. An outstanding amount of talent in that tag team match, with some great performances from the Dynamite Kid, Bret Hart, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, Shawn Michaels, a very young Shawn Michaels. It was also the night Mr. Fuji turned on my favourite tag team of all time, Demolition, when he axed Bill Eddy with the cane. So yeah, as personally, like with 1987, this obviously would have been my first full year. I was only in 1987 for 20 so days, but this would have been first full year. Very vague memories, but they would have been good ones because I think I can just about remember. I have very vague memories of my first birthday, and I think, my family and my mum's friends would have been there. Ross, my childhood friend, would have definitely been there. He was born just a few weeks before me, and his mum and are still best friends. So he would have been there. But I was lucky. I grew up with a loving family and some great family friends over the years, and it would have been a good first birthday. My mum would have been there. Jill, sister Jill, grandma and granddad would have been there. Graham, Audrey, Russell, Rachel, my cousin Rachel, and also my auntie Margaret and Uncle Alec who were my great auntie and uncle, but they were a big part of my family life too, so they would have been there. And just, I was blessed. I love, not many people grow up with a loving family like that, and I was lucky to grow up with a loving family. And I always look back at my childhood with fond memories, especially birthdays and Christmases. My and my family made them very special. So that's 1988. Thank you for watching.